Glitzzy Gems, I'm back and I'm doing another tutorial using my old Avon collection makeup that I've had for over 3 years, and I'm going to do 2 eyeshadow tutorials today with 2 eyeshadow palettes. So the first eyeshadow look that I'm going to go into is this True Color Gilded Metallic. So most of these Avon quads that I have are going to be in the True Color collection, and it's in the Gilded Metallics. And I'm going to go over the shades with you. So shade number 1 is, shade number 1. And it's in the color Gold Bling. Number 2 is Sand Lure. Number 3 is Choco Studded or Bling. And then the 4th one is called Sable. The 4th one here is called Sable. Okay, so let's start off with our base color. Number 1 with Gold Bling. Do this all over my eyelid. Ooh, it does have like a gold shimmer to it. Y'all can see that. There's a gold shimmer under the light. I'm gonna do it all the way up to my eyebrow bone. Okay. Alright, so we got that down. Now number 2 is for the lid, but I'm going to go ahead and go in with my crease first, which is the number 3 shade. And that number 3 shade is called Choco Studded. Okay, I'm going to go into the crease. And I'm just going to do sweeping motions back and forth, back and forth. And if you want to round it off, you can round it off. Grab the wrong color. Gotta take it off. So here we go. To the other side, back and forth. I'm going to try to see if I can find some music in the background when I do my tutorials. Maybe they'll go a little bit faster. Okay, so I think I built up the color on that Choco Studded. Built up the color on it already. Okay, so we're going to go in there with my e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm going to use the number 4 for the corner, outer corner, and the number 4 shade is called Sable. I'm just doing it in the outer corner here. I guess like a quarter ways into the crease and the eyelid, just a quarter ways, maybe even a third. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to put it like into the third. And it's like barely touching my eye socket bone right there. Just kind of glide it on there and then just do circular motions for the outer corner V. It's a section right here. And I'm just keeping it in that area as not to distort the rest of the eyeshadow look. So I do the lid last because you pack on all this makeup, all these darker shades, it's gonna outweigh the lighter shades. Sometimes the lid shades can be light, and then even if they're not, they still get some of this fallout from the rest of your eyeshadows that you put on to blend in with your look. So I'm going to go ahead and use my base brush for the lid. I actually see this crease brush from Nanette Lepore in my kit here, and I think I'm gonna start using this for my lid, even though it says crease, because I'm happy with my Avon crease brush. It's Nanette Lepore, and it's a crease brush. So I'm gonna back up this way. Since this crease brush, it's for the crease, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it for my lid because the bristles are short, you know, short enough for my lid, and it's less packed than the base brush. If you can see the difference there. Yeah, the base brush is really packed on with the bristles, which I love so much because it helps me apply any kind of base color to my eyelid or my eyes. Yeah, my eyelid, crease, eyebrow bone, it just helps me with that. So I'm going to go ahead and use this brush for the lid. I'm going to go in there with the number 2 shade, which is called Sand Lure. And I'm just going to go into my lid here and just pack it on. And what I like about putting the lid shade last is that I can always see if I need to add more in my crease or if I need to add more to my outer V. If I need to add more color. That's what I like about this, putting the lid shade last. Let me go ahead and blend this, sweep all this out with my Profusion's fluffy brush. This one is not as, doesn't have a packed, this is more fluffier than my base shadow brush, and this one's more stubbier. This one is longer and it's fluffier, and it's just, you could just blend, sweep anything off your eye. So this is what I'm going to use just to kind of just sweep anything, excess eyeshadow off my eye, and any harsh lines that I need to blend in. I can just kind of just go over it with it. There's no color whatsoever on here. It's just a clean, fluffy brush. I don't know if I should call it a blending brush, or yeah, I guess it's a blending brush because you're blending all the colors together with it. You're just sweeping all that excess color out. You're just sweeping it out. Sweeping it out, sweeping it out. So this is the Gilded Metallics. The look of the Gilded Metallics. That's the look. Oh, my bags. I do not want to give that pose, so yes, that's the look. I hope you enjoyed it. So on to my next tutorial quad. So before we get into the next tutorial quad, I just want to let you know my reviews on this eyeshadow palette. I almost forgot to do that. Okay, I just felt like the formula was good. As I was applying the makeup, I didn't say anything. I was just concentrating on putting it on quickly and as possible as I could, just so that I can give you guys a fast, quick, and easy tutorial. They glided on good. Love the shimmer shade on the one for the base color, which is the gold bling. I use it as a base color. Love that shimmer, giving it that glitter specks of gold in there, and everything just cohes together, blended out together, and I love the final look. I love this eyeshadow palette, so I'm gonna stash it. Okay, so on to my next tutorial. Okay, so I'm back. So the next eyeshadow quad we are going to try out is this True Colors. It's called Metal Eyes. Okay, and let's go over the shades in this palette here. The number 1 shade is called Snow Globe. Number 2, Bronze Luster. Number 3, Night Star. So there is an error on the printing of the shades on this palette. Like I was saying, Snow Globe is number 1, Gold Bronze Luster, because it doesn't say a slash. Usually when there's another color, there's a slash and then it gives you the next color. The next color says Night Star, so there's only 3 shades. I'm thinking this is Night Star and this is Bronze Luster, and this should be just gold. But if I'll show you the palette, it doesn't stipulate that. See, you can see the shades here, how it says Snow Globe. This is Gold Bronze Luster. And then it goes into Night Star. So you see how you see the slash after Snow Globe? There's a slash. And then it says gold next to it. See, and it just says gold next to it. There's a slash, it says gold, but there's no slash next to gold, and it just jumps to Bronze Luster. And then there's a slash and it'll say Night Star. So sorry if I confuse anybody with the names of the colors, but I guess we'll just call it gold, and then the number 3 shade, we'll call it Bronze Luster. Maybe there was just a little typo error on their end. So using my base shadow brush, we're going to go ahead and go with the shade number 1, which is Snow Globe. Do that all over the lid and the eyebrow bone. You know, I like to do this. This is my technique I like to do. It not only does it give your primer, it kind of like sets your palette where it won't crease on your eyes. The rest of the shadows won't crease. So I know others like to do them separately, but I think having a base color helps. And sometimes I just may not even use a base color. When I want to go into my dramatic looks or my cut creases, I just go right into the crease and above the crease, and then I start doing the lid, and then I'll do a cut crease. But in this case, I just want to go ahead and go the whole eye with that number 1 shade Snow Globe. The number 2 gold is for the lid. But I'm going to do that one last. I'm going to do the crease shade number 3, which is Bronze Luster. Using my Avon crease brush. I'm just going to go back and forth. Back and forth. So far so good. I love the formula on the snow globe. Wonderful performance on the snow globe. It was just the way it is. It's like a real white with glitter specks in it. Part of my name Glitzzy is because I love glitter. So that's why I say it's just perfect for me. I love glitter shades, you know, not too much glitter. There's sometimes people go overly dramatic with the glitter, but no, I do not want to go overly dramatic with the glitter. So, but I do love glitter. So, and gem is because of the sparkles of all the gems. You know, gems are like all the stones, in particular like diamonds, sapphires, rubies. So that's why gem, that's why I call myself Glitzy Gem, because glitzy, because it's sparkly with the glitter. And then I just love sparkle. And so gems, they sparkle, so that's my theme behind my name, Glitzy Gem, because I love to sparkle. I love to spark. Okay, or leave an impression of a spark with anybody in any inspirational videos that I do. So we're gonna go into the outer corner with the number 4 shade, which is Night Star. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. blending brush. So that's how I got my name Glitzy Gem. It's because I love sparkle. I love, and the things that sparkle in my life are glitter and gems. They sparkle. Now gemstones, I guess you can either be like those rock stones, geostones, but in my case, gems, I'm talking about like the actual jewels, the actual jewel gems. Saying that this Night Star and this bronze luster kind of have like the same pigmentation, I'm not seeing a big difference. So I am going to go into the crease again with that the bronze luster. And just making that bronze stand out more in the crease. I did use some of that Night Star in the outer corner V and then also above the crease, which is fine. You can use it above the crease, but I do not want to lose this bronze luster shade in my eyes. This palette turned out to be more cooler than the previous palette that I just put on in the Gilded Metallics. So now I'm going to go into the lid with my lid. I'm going to call it lid brush, but it's actually a crease brush. I'm going to use the number 2 gold shade. You can see how this pops. Then I'm just brushing it back and forth, making sure it was in my base shadow brush, because it kind of feels like it. The packing of the bristles are really packed also as well on this brush, which I love so much. I was like, oh, I'm using the other one, but the other one's way more packed with bristles than this one. And I'm just very surprised with the fact that these palettes are over 3 years old and they still haven't gone bad. They don't have any mold on them or anything like that. I'm really happy with this. I'm going to go ahead and use my Profusion's fluffy brush. It's really fluffy and dense, which I love so much. So I am going to just sweep out and blend out any excess eyeshadow from my lid here. And I thought this was going to be more like a gold shade. I should have worn my silver lipstick, but this is fine too. So I think it's pretty much blending out pretty good. So there you have it. That's the finishing look. I'll show through this side. Okay, I'm gonna get up close so y'all can actually see the final results. Look how beautifully blended it is. Oh my goodness. So I'm stashing this one. This one's a stash. I stash it. But yeah. So gems, I hope you loved this tutorial, and keep watching my videos, like my videos. Continue becoming a subscriber. I know there was a time where I haven't uploaded any videos. I wasn't feeling well, but I'm back into doing the rest of these eyeshadow quads, and I'm going to continue to do so and just continue to keep doing my eyeshadow tutorials. I'm not forgetting any of the other events that I'm going to come up with, like Geek Day, Fashion Day, and so I have that for this month, and hopefully maybe I can incorporate something new, like for my eyeshadow look for Fashion Day, I may just use a Norvina palette. Yeah, from Anastasia Beverly Hills, but it's not the original or Norvina palette. I actually got it on AliExpress. So I am going to do an eyeshadow tutorial for this month's awareness, which is Alzheimer's disease. And the palette that I'm going to use is this Norvina palette here. It's not the real Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, but I'm going to try to create a look with this palette here. I purchased it on AliExpress for only $11.90 as opposed to the $42 one that you get on Anastasia Beverly Hills. Not on a PR list. So I got me the next best thing, which could be the best thing for some and could be the worst for some. I'm just going to work with the colors and see if I can create a, because the color for the awareness month for Alzheimer's is lavender, lilac. I think it's like either or, lavender or lilac. So I'm going to create a look with this palette and see if you like it. And I'll see if I like the colors, and I'll continue to use my palette and make more looks out of it. So that's something new, right? And something new apart from all these testing out old makeup tutorials. You know, I'm pretty sure some of you are tired of watching. Some of you love to watch eyeshadow tutorials. I do. I can't go tired of watching eyeshadow tutorials. But yeah, I just don't want my viewers to get tired. I do want to add some in there I do want to add like the Geek Day for the men. You know, maybe they can be more informative of Alzheimer's if they have a family member. But that's for another subject to talk about. Right now, I'm just going to go ahead and conclude my video with this look on my eyeshadow quad for testing out old makeup. Alright, so I know the camera's having a hard time focusing, and I think there it goes. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Love you, gems, and I'll see you soon in another video.